10 steps to being a successful HVAC contractor in 2025. What's up, future millionaires? Look, I've been in this game for 29 years. 29. That's longer than some of you have been breathing. And let me tell you something right now. Most of what you think you know about being successful in HVAC, it's wrong. Dead wrong. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. I'm about to drop some truth bombs that are gonna hurt, but they're also gonna make you rich if you listen. So buckle up, Buttercup. This ain't your daddy's HVAC advice. Step 1, stop thinking like an employee. This one hurts. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The mindset that made you a good technician, it's gonna destroy you as a contractor. I learned this the hard way, like really hard way. My first year as a contractor, I lost at least $30,000. $30,000. You know why? Because I was still thinking like someone who shows up, fixes stuff, and goes home. I lost out on so many opportunities, from getting service contracts to marking up my materials correctly to upselling equipment. But here's what successful contractors know. You're not in the HVAC business. You're in the people business that happens to involve HVAC. Let that sink in for a second. The moment you start thinking like a business owner instead of a tech with a truck, that's when everything changes. Your customers don't care how pretty your ductwork is. They care about being comfortable in their home. They don't care about your 410A recovery skills. They care about whether you show up on time and don't track mud through their house. This shift in thinking, it's everything. Step 2, master the money game or stay broke forever. Real talk. Most HVAC contractors are terrible with money. Terrible. They can diagnose a bad compressor in 5 minutes, but can't tell you their profit margin to save their life. I was one of them. For years, I was just winging it, charging whatever felt right, hoping for the best. That's not a business. That's a hobby that pays bills sometimes. Here's what you need to know right now. Know your numbers, all of them. Your cost per hour, not just labor, everything. Your overhead, your profit margins, your break-even point. If you don't know these numbers, you're not a contractor. You're just an expensive employee who owns his own tools. I use QuickBooks now. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, it's not fun. But you know what is fun? Having money in the bank. Track everything. Every mile, every part, every coffee you buy on a service call. Because here's the secret. The IRS wants to take your money, but they also give you ways to keep it if you track it. Step 3, build systems that work without you. This one's going to sting. If your business can't run without you for a week, you don't own a business. You own a job. A really stressful, expensive job. I figured this out when I got food poisoning and couldn't work for 3 days. My phone was ringing off the hook. Customers were pissed. Money was walking out the door. That's when I realized I wasn't a business owner. I was just really a well-paid slave. So here's what you do. Document everything, every process, every procedure, every phone script. Create checklists for your techs. Yeah, even if it's just you right now. Use scheduling software. Use invoicing software. Use systems, because systems scale. You don't. When you can train someone to do 80% of what you do, that's when you start making real money. Step 4. Stop competing on prices. Please, I'm begging you. Oh man, this one makes my blood pressure spike. Every day I see contractors racing to the bottom. I'll beat any price. Lowest rates in town. Stop it. Just stop. You're not Walmart. You're not a skilled tradesman. Here's what 29 years taught me. Customers who only care about price, they're the worst. Customers they complain the most, they pay the slowest. They refer other cheap customers. It's a death spiral. You know what good customers want? Results. They want their AC fixed right the first time. They want technicians who show up when they say they will. They want to trust that you're not going to rip them off. Price is maybe number 5 on their list. So stop competing on price. Start competing on value. Show up in a clean uniform. Drive a clean truck. Explain what you're doing. Follow up after the job. Do that, and you can charge 30% more than the hack down the street. Easy. Step 5, marketing is not optional. Sorry, not sorry. Here's a confession. For years, I thought marketing was the sleaziest used car salesman. Good work speaks for itself. I'd say wrong. So wrong. Good work speaks for itself to nobody because nobody knows about it. You could be a best HVAC tech in the world, but if nobody knows you exist, you're going to starve. So here's what you do. Get on Google, My Business. Get reviews, lots of reviews. Post before and after pictures on social media. Show your work, show your face. Build a simple website. Nothing fancy, just something that doesn't look like it was built in 1995. And here's the secret sauce. Local SEOs, learn it, live it, love it. When someone types HVAC repair near me, you better show up, period. Because that person, they need help right now, and they're ready to pay for it.
Hi, quick break here. I've been an HVAC tech for 29 years, and the best way I recommend to get into HVAC without having any experience is through Course Career's free HVAC course linked in the description. It will teach you exactly how to get hired, and if you decide on the full course, it covers everything you need to get your first job. The full course includes the skills to do the job and everything you need to actually get hired.
Step 6. Your reputation is your bank account. This one's personal. About 10 years ago, I screwed up bad. Installed the wrong size unit in a customer's house. It was my fault. Completely my fault. I had two choices. Hide from it and hope they didn't notice, or own it and make it right. I chose option 2. Cost me $4,000 to fix. But you know what happened? That customer became my biggest advocate. Referred me to everyone. Their neighbors, their family, their coworkers. Over the next 5 years, that one mistake generated over $100,000 in business. Here's the lesson. Your reputation isn't built when everything goes right. It's built when everything goes wrong. And you still do the right thing. Own your mistakes. Fix them fast. Go above and beyond. Because in small town, and the internet makes everywhere a small town, your reputation travels faster than you do. Step 7, invest in your skills or get left behind. The HVAC industry changes fast. New refrigerants, new technologies, new regulations. The skill that got you here, they won't get you there. I see guys who've been doing this for 20 years and they're still working like it's 1995. Meanwhile, the young guys coming up, they're learning heat pumps and smart thermostats and variable speed everything. Guess who's getting the good jobs? So here's what you do. Take classes, go to trade shows, get certified in the new stuff. Yeah, it costs money. Yeah, it takes time. But you know what costs more? Being irrelevant. The contractors making 6 figures, they never stopped learning. The contractors complaining about how tough the business is, they stopped learning years ago. Which one do you want to be? Step 8, hire smart or stay small forever. This one terrifies most contractors. Hiring your first employee. I get it. I was scared too. What if they steal from me? What if they're not as good as me? What if I can't afford them? Here's the truth. You can't scale alone. You just can't. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you're already working most of them. So you have 2 choices. Stay small and burn out, or hire help and grow. Here's the secret to hiring right. Don't hire based on skills. Hire based on character. Skills can be taught. Character can't. Find someone who shows up on time. Someone who cares about quality. Someone who won't embarrass you in front of customers. Then train them. Invest in them. Treat them right. Because a good employee, they'll make you more money than they cost. A lot more. Step 9. Embrace technology, even if it scares you. Look, I'm not a tech guy. Never have been. But I had to learn because the world changed around me. Customers expect texts about arrival times. They want digital invoices. They want to pay with their phone. The contractors who embrace this stuff, they're crushing it. The ones who didn't, they're struggling. So here's your homework. Get a schedule app. Get invoice software. Use a CRM system. Start simple. One thing at a time, but start. Because your 25-year-old competitor, he's already doing all this stuff, and he's taking your customers. Step 10, plan your exit. Yes, already. Here's something nobody talks about. What happens when you can't swing a wrench anymore? In 29 years in, my knees hurt, my back hurts, everything hurts. But I'm not worried. Want to know why? Because I built something that's worth something. Most contractors, they work until they drop. Then they have nothing. That's not a retirement plan. That's a tragedy. So start thinking about your exit now. Build systems, train people, create value beyond your personal skills. Because someday you're going to want to sell this thing. And buyers don't want to buy a job. They want to buy a business. Here's the real talk. Look, I've given you 10 steps, but here's the truth. None of this matters if you don't start. I see so many people waiting for the perfect time, waiting until they have enough money, waiting until they know enough, waiting until the market's right. Stop waiting. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Is it scary? Hell yes. Is it risky? Absolutely. But you know what's riskier? Working for someone else for the next 30 years and hoping they don't decide they don't need you anymore. Hey everyone, if you're having some trouble deciding what trade career to choose, check out Course Careers free intro courses where you can learn more about certain careers and determine which one would be the best fit for you. There are trade courses on HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, construction estimating, architectural drafting, CAD designer, and logistic coordinator. I have provided a link in the descriptions and the pinned comments below. Here's what I want you to do right now. Pick one of these steps, just one, and take action on it today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because successful HVAC contractors aren't made in the classroom. They're made in the field, making mistakes, learning lessons, getting better every single day. And if I can do it, a guy who lost $30,000 his first year can build a successful business, then so can you. But you got to start. The bottom line, being a successful HVAC contractor in 2025 isn't about being the best technician. It's about being the best business person. It's about systems and marketing and money management and all the stuff they don't teach you in trade school. But here's the good news. You don't have to figure it all out overnight. You just have to get better every day. One system at a time. One customer at a time. One mistake at a time. Because that's how you build something real. Something that lasts. Something that makes you proud. And something that makes you money. Lots and lots of money. If this video helped you, smash that like button. If you want more unfiltered trade career advice, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Little joke for you. Why did the HVAC tech break up with his girlfriend? Because she had no heat and poor circulation. Peace out.